Optifine. Sorry, I forgot what it was called. Optifine is a great program if you cannot run this game for shit. But it's a bitch to install sometimes. I had to download and install fucking Forge just to put Optifine in. And I have to wait for Forge to fucking load every single time now. I thought you were supposed to be able to just double click on the Optifine mod and it'll just install itself. But apparently not. And I don't know how else to install it other than through Forge. Because it's... I had double clicked and installed Optifine before. Fine. So why can't I do it now? Or am I just stupid and not able to do shit properly? I'm betting it's the last one. I'm just stupid and I'm lazy and just not able to do it. Forge just made it easy because I just dragged it into the mods folder. Boom. Done. One and done. Alright. You know, I do believe I did try and create a shader of my own. Didn't succeed, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be creating more shaders because I'm a professional programmer. Just kidding, I suck at it. But, nah, it wasn't like this. It wasn't using, like, mods or anything. It was a straight texture pack that would run off the game in a way. So it would create shadows and stuff. I mean, obviously it would require mods, but it shouldn't have been as intensive as actual shaders, and it wouldn't have looked good at all. It would have just been on the ground and no waving leaves or anything. But, I mean, I created the textures technically on my old computer and shit. But, yeah, I never figured out how to make it so that they would display with the sun. I just kind of assumed it would be mod only, so never happened. Yeah, I mean, now that I understand what I just said, it would be mod only. Would it be less intensive though, resource intensive, or would it be more resource intensive? And I also heard shaders gotten way better, intensive wise. Like it's not as fucking intensive on your shit anymore. Am I heading north? Oh, okay, shit. I was supposed to be heading this way the whole fucking time. But, like, I mean, if it's not as intensive anymore, that means a lot more people can play it, right? Which is a good thing, because shaders looks good. Who doesn't want to make your Minecraft look like, oh shit, I need water. Oh shit, I was not keeping track of my shit. Oh shit. Okay. I mean, they always had light editions, which would work for like if you had like a modern day, like a GTX 1050 Ti, maybe. I don't know. I have a 1080. I don't know what works on things. Although I did have a 970 beforehand, but I was able to play shaders as well. About the same frame rate. Actually, a little bit worse, maybe 60 at this shading here. But I don't know. I honestly still think the graphics, if you used a texture pack instead, then it would work smoother for lower end computers. But I do not care, as I'm not into the game. Oh, I mean, okay, so the Windows 10 edition of the game uses dynamic shading from what I've seen. Because if you stand like over an edge and you have your little circle shadow, it will go down with the edge. It won't fucking just cut off. It will actually go down. So if they really wanted to, they could do dynamic shading. And in fact, in the trailer for the Xbox One X Minecraft, whatever the fuck it was at E3 like a year ago or 2 years ago, they were using shaders. And was that in Minecraft or was that in this Minecraft? Was that a native fucking shaders? Because if it was, I want it now. Give it to me. I wanna be able to use it. How many more years do I have to wait for the Windows 10 edition to have it? I tried installing one that worked with Pocket Edition, and all it did was make my leaves fucking wave in the wind. And that's not what I want. I want shadows. I don't care about the fucking leaves waving. I could just imagine that. I want shadows because it gives it depth. It gives it a different color as well. Like Look, see, you can see the difference in grass color. Oh my god, this fucking fly. It's like hanging around my face. Jesus Christ. I swear to God, this microphone's like basically brand fucking new. I've only had it for what, a month? There's no way it's attracting flies like this. Fuck. But I mean, I don't know. Jesus Christ, maybe it's just like the smell of the pop filter I have on it or something. Yeah, it smells like a new pop filter. I don't know where this is coming from actually then. Yeah. Smells like a new pop filter to me. Yeah, I don't smell any food. I'm not gonna lick it. That'd be nasty. But you know, where am I? Where's the lava? Where am I? I need water. Fuck. We'll just put an apple. So I have class at 9 a.m. Tomorrow. I have to be up at 8. 7:45-ish. I'm not gonna get anywhere near 7 hours of sleep. Probably 6, maybe 5 most. I'm honestly just like, I can't force myself to go to bed. So if I'm not tired, I normally just kind of stand there and just, hey guys, what am I doing? I don't know. My brain just shut down for a second, like while I was talking, and now I don't remember what I was talking about. Whoa. Hi. How's your day been? Has it been good? If not, gotta make it good. It makes no sense. People who don't understand my inside joke. So ignore that. Oh, there was another mod that I used to use with shaders all the time. It was a first person mod. Or first person body mod. They haven't updated that shit in a long time. I want to be able to see my legs again. I feel like I have no legs. When I look down, it's like, whoa, where did they go? Dude, imagine playing this in VR without that, though. That would be really fucking shitty. You look down and boom, no legs. What? How am I walking forward? Am I just a camera with a sword and an arm? I have a shield. Where the fuck does this shield come from? Like, is it an actual thing? Like, shield soulbound. So, okay, I can actually put up a shield. Whoa. That's pretty whack. Remember, kids, don't do drugs. Stay in school. If you feel pressured to go out and do drugs, or if you feel pressured at all at home to not be at home because it's not feeling safe, call CPS. Don't just go out, do drugs, go to parties. If you don't feel safe at home, don't go to parties. Go someplace where you do feel safe, and parties are not a safe place. Just a PSA. Personal thing. But I've lost track again. I am just dying today. I mean, apparently I sound like I did when I made my old series of this. I apparently sound very similar. My voice might be deeper right now though, because I am loopy tired, but not tired enough to go to sleep. So, I mean, it just gets deeper whenever I'm tired or dead inside. Right now I'm both, so it's probably maximum just natural deepness. There's a fucking fly. Yeah, you're in my nose. Ew. Ugh. That was a weird feeling. Oh shit. My roommate's online. Ooh, on Discord. I don't even think he's home though. No, maybe he's in class. At 1 a.m? Yeah, I can see it though. It's fucking fucked up schedule. I was here one day. Alright, so I go to Full Sail University, and we have a weird just scheduling system because it's 4 years of college and 20 months technically for some programs. Some programs go a little bit longer, shorter, depends. And we're doing the second month of the program I'm in, and we're sitting there doing our project, And we haven't left campus yet. Like, some people actually, like, basically live on campus for, like, days at a time because of school. And I honestly swear to God that we were going to do that for this project we were doing. We were there until 2 a.m. in the morning, figuring out fucking budgeting, fucking shot list, and just a ton of stuff. I know my throat feels a bit parched. Do you want to find some water for me? Fuck off. Well, we're sitting there. And, I mean, I act confident, and I act like I know what I know. I act like I know a lot. I know basically nothing. I'm not confident at all. It's the act of being, it's the acting. So the act of being confident just makes people believe you're confident, even if you're not. If you act it out, people will believe it, even if you're not. So, you know, I do it all the time. And I forgot where I was going with this. So I'm going to change topics. Again. Because I suck at staying on one topic at a time. So the new Cyberpunk 2077 trailer came out. In case you didn't hear that, because I yawned kind of at the same time. The new Cyberpunk 2077 trailer came out. I've been waiting 6 fucking years for this game. I genuinely cannot physically express how happy I am and excited to see this fucking game. Because my girlfriend doesn't live anywhere near me. She lives 12 hours away. I got almost excited as when I go to see her. I almost was crying when I saw this trailer. I genuinely was just, it was like a 4-year-old that just got candy. It was like, whoa, fuck, this looks amazing. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna pre-order the most expensive package I can the second it's fucking available. I'm gonna pre-order the most expensive package using a credit card so I can pay it back off later, because I'm not a very rich man, or I'm a smart one. But I've been waiting 6 years. For those people who think that it should have third person, I agree. It should have an option. It shouldn't be forced third person. It should have an option to be in third person. There are people out there who want it to forcibly only be third person. CD Projekt Red, yeah, you could have added third person as an option and still enforced first person, like have that as the default option. But for those people who just want to remove first person entirely, that removes immersion for some people, because being in first person is being immersed into the game. Like in Minecraft, for example, like, do you get motion sickness when you're playing a game full of fucking blocks, or do you play entirely in third person in this shit? No, you're gonna play well, I mean, I'm just talking in general. No, you're probably gonna be playing in first person for fucking Minecraft. And they're saying because it's a first person shooter. No, it's a first person RPG with shooter elements. It's not a first person shooter with RPG elements. It is a first person RPG with shooter elements. There's a difference. You know, one's good and the other one's great. I am personally extremely excited for this game. And I cannot honestly express how much I'm gonna fucking scream like a little girl. Goddamn, god fucking shit. Scared the hell out of me. I swear there were 3 of them. Should honestly use a health potion before I die. That's water. Fuck. But no, I'm gonna definitely fucking either stream or play that game and record it. There's no way I'm not, because I've been waiting 6 years. I've wanted this game since the day they showed the fucking clip. It wasn't actually a trailer for the game. It was just a idea clip, I guess. Excuse me. I tried to play 2020 with some friends before, but they didn't understand it. So I never played 2020. I want to play it though, but there's no way for me to play it, as nobody wants to play with me. I don't want to go down there. I just want to leave. I'm heading east. I want to head northwest.